Have you ever wondered about the transformative power of faith and truth? Welcome to the exploration of Surah Al-Qasas, the 28th chapter of the Quran. This surah, named The Stories, is a testament to the enduring power of truth, even in the face of the most formidable adversaries. The surah primarily narrates the story of Prophet Moses and Pharaoh, a tale that has been passed down through generations, each time igniting the spark of faith in the hearts of its listeners. It encapsulates the epic struggle between truth and falsehood, a narrative that resonates with every human soul. It's more than just a story, it's a reflection of our own personal battles, our own triumphs and defeats. The narrative of Surah Al-Qasas is a beacon of hope, showing us that truth, no matter how suppressed, eventually prevails. Now, let's journey through the chronicles of truth and faith as depicted in Surah Al-Qasas. In the face of adversity, do we not often see the hand of destiny at work? As we delve into the beginning of Surah Al-Qasas, we find ourselves in an era of great peril, a time when the Pharaoh, in his paranoia and fear, decreed that all newborn Hebrew boys be slain to prevent the rise of a prophesied leader who would liberate his people from tyranny. But in the midst of this darkness, a ray of hope was born: Moses. His mother, guided by her faith and trust in the Almighty, placed her infant son in a basket and set him adrift on the Nile. It was a desperate act, an act of profound love and courage to save her child from the Pharaoh's cruel edict. As the basket bobbed along the river, it was discovered by none other than Pharaoh's own family. In a twist of divine irony, the very household that sought to extinguish the light of Moses' life became his sanctuary. Pharaoh's wife, struck by the infant's innocence, chose to adopt him, unknowingly nurturing the future liberator of the Hebrews within Pharaoh's palace. This tale is not just about the birth and adoption of Moses, but also a testament to the divine intervention that protected him. It's about the power of faith and trust in the Almighty's plan. Moses' mother could not have predicted that her desperate act would result in her son being raised in the house of Pharaoh, but she trusted in God and was rewarded for her faith. Despite the danger surrounding his birth, Moses was kept safe, growing up in the heart of the enemy's stronghold, nurtured and educated, unknowingly being prepared for his future role as a prophet and a leader. In the heart of danger, Moses found safety, a testament to God's protection. His story is a reminder that no matter how bleak the circumstances, the Almighty's plan is always at work, providing protection and guidance to those who place their trust in Him. Ever wondered how life's trials could be a preparation for a greater purpose? Let's delve into the third chapter of Surah Al-Qasas, where we explore Moses' exile and his triumphant return. The incidents leading to Moses' exile were both dramatic and transformative. When Moses saw an Egyptian man mistreating an Israelite, he intervened, resulting in the accidental death of the Egyptian. This act led to Moses becoming a fugitive, fleeing Egypt to escape Pharaoh's wrath. Moses found refuge in Midian, a land far removed from the luxuries and power of Egypt. Here he lived a humble life as a shepherd, working for a righteous man in exchange for his daughter's hands in marriage. This period was a stark contrast to his previous life, yet it was instrumental in molding him into a leader. This was a time of patience and resilience, an essential preparation for the divine mission that lay ahead. Years later, while tending to his flock at Mount Horeb, Moses experienced a divine encounter. A burning bush, not consumed by the flames, caught his attention. From this bush, God spoke to Moses, guiding him, reassuring him, and entrusting him with the task of liberating the Israelites from Pharaoh's tyranny. With God's assurance, Moses returned to Egypt, no longer a fugitive, but a messenger of God. His return marked the beginning of a series of events that would forever change the course of history. The story of Moses' exile and return teaches us valuable lessons. It shows us that life's trials are never in vain. They can be stepping stones, shaping us for greater purpose. We learn that patience and resilience are not just virtues, but necessary tools for survival and success. We also understand that divine guidance can come at the most unexpected times, turning our lives around in unimaginable ways. Moses' journey was not without hardship, but each step was a move towards his divine mission. So remember, the twists and turns of your life might just be leading you towards your very own divine mission. Have you considered the strength it takes to confront tyranny with truth? Here, in the heart of Surah Al-Qasas, we encounter a momentous event, the confrontation of Moses with Pharaoh, a clash of truth against falsehood, justice against oppression. Moses, having returned from exile, steps into Pharaoh's grand court, a place where he once lived as a prince. But now, he returns not as a prince, but as a prophet armed not with wealth or armies, but with the power of truth and divine support. Here, he stands before Pharaoh, a man known for his stubbornness and tyranny. Moses speaks, his words echoing in the vast court. He delivers a divine message, calling Pharaoh to abandon his oppressive ways and to believe in the one true God. But Pharaoh, blinded by his own arrogance, dismisses Moses, ridiculing him and his message. Undeterred, Moses performs miracles as signs of his divine mission. He throws his staff and it transforms into a serpent. He shows his hand and it shines bright, radiating with light. Yet Pharaoh remains obstinate, his heart hardened against the divine signs. This confrontation unfolds as a testament to the power of truth. Moses, a shepherd, stands against Pharaoh, a king, armed with nothing but the truth and divine support. He challenges Pharaoh's tyranny, undeterred by his power and wealth. This scene, ladies and gentlemen, is a testament to the courage it takes to stand for truth regardless of the opposition. It's a reminder that truth, no matter how small or insignificant it may seem, can stand against the greatest of falsehoods. It's a lesson in resilience, in faith, and in the power of truth. Through this confrontation, Moses teaches us that standing for truth is not a path of ease. It's a path fraught with challenges, with opposition, but it's a path that ultimately leads to justice, to liberation, and to the divine. Moses confronted Pharaoh armed with nothing but truth and divine support. His courage, resilience, and unwavering faith serve as a beacon of inspiration for all of us, inviting us to stand for truth regardless of the opposition we may face. Doesn't every story of oppression end with the oppressor's downfall? Such is the tale we find in the concluding part of Surah Al-Qasas, where the tides of tyranny are turned in favor of the oppressed, where the mighty Pharaoh meets his downfall, and Moses, along with the children of Israel, finds salvation. In this divine narrative, we see the unraveling of Pharaoh's oppressive regime. Pharaoh, a man who once claimed divinity, now finds himself at the mercy of the true divine. The very waters he ruled over became the instrument of his destruction. The Red Sea, the symbol of his earthly dominion, swallowed him and his army whole, serving as a profound reminder that no force on earth can rival the power of the Almighty. On the other side of this dramatic episode, we find Moses and the children of Israel, the once enslaved and oppressed, now tasting the sweet nectar of freedom. Their deliverance wasn't merely an escape from physical bondage, but it was also a spiritual emancipation, a testament to the resilience of their faith and their unwavering trust in God. This part of Surah Al-Qasas is a powerful reminder of the ultimate victory of faith and truth. It teaches us that no matter how dark the night, dawn is inevitable. No matter how dire the circumstances, relief is promised. It's a message of hope, resilience, and the triumph of faith over falsehood. Pharaoh's end was not just a historical event, but a timeless lesson. It serves as a stark warning to all who may tread the path of tyranny, and a beacon of hope for those who endure oppression. It underscores the divine truth that no matter how formidable the power, how ruthless the tyranny, it will always crumble before the unwavering faith of the oppressed and the divine justice of God. In the end, Pharaoh's might was no match for divine justice. His reign of terror was but a dark cloud that eventually gave way to the radiant dawn of faith, truth, and justice. So, what does Surah Al-Qasas teach us? It imparts powerful lessons that resonate throughout time, illuminating paths for those seeking guidance. At its heart, Surah Al-Qasas is a testament to the formidable power of faith. It teaches us that faith, once firmly planted in the heart, becomes an unshakable force that can move mountains, part seas, and transform lives. Next, it emphasizes the importance of patience and resilience. As reflected in Moses' life, trials and tribulations are but temporary. With patience we endure, and with resilience we overcome. The surah also underscores the inevitable confrontation of truth against falsehood. It serves as a reminder that even when truth is challenged, it remains unbowed and unbroken, always ready to rise. Lastly, it assures us of the eventual triumph of truth. No matter how formidable the foe, the truth, as embodied by faith, patience, and resilience, will always prevail. Surah Al-Qasas, a chapter of stories, is indeed a chapter of timeless lessons for humanity.